Welcome, welcome. Okay, wait a minute. Caption. Let me get chat on. Okay, chat's on. I don't know if anybody's going to show up, girl. Can you hear me? Rev, I don't want to upgrade. Okay, can you say something to me? I don't understand it. I cannot hear you. Can you hear me? If you hear me, put your thumb up. You can't hear me. Rev, do me a favor. If you can hear me, put your hand down. Okay, put your hand up if you can hear me. How come I can't hear you? I can't hear you at all. Yeah, voice. Okay, say something to me. You know what? I think we're gonna have to forget about this today because apparently using this, you may hear me, but I can't hear a word you're saying. I think we're gonna have to try this next week. It's not. Let me see something. Okay, because now you don't see me at all. Hold on. Let me plug you back in. Okay, Reverend. I think we're gonna have to forget about this. There we go. Because I can't hear a word you're saying. Why is it red on you? Unmute. Okay. Now speak to me. Well, talk to me now. You're backstage? How do I put you in? I okay. I see you on side R. But not in main frame with me. A little button. Nope. I see no. Okay. Uh, Pigmy, let me ask you something. Can you hear me? Why you keep showing me your thumb? I don't hear you, Rev. No, I don't want to. Okay. That ain't the button. I'm just trying to. Uh. Oh, wait. You know what?
What?
You're in.
I'm in now? Can you hear me?
Yeah, but your face is now on top of my picture. Or your picture's on top of my picture. Hold on a minute.
Hi, Pecan, baby. How you doing? And hi, Rachel. How are you doing? Okay, so what you
Don't
need to do
ask me
is
how
there's a
I got
side by.
this because I don't know. I was just pressing buttons.
Well, I'm glad you got me in. There's a side by side.
Well,
That's very
now
good.
I got you as a little thing.
There should be like a side by side.
Wait a minute. Let me try this. Now I got me back in and not you.
It's okay. You have me in, just hit me side by
Yeah,
side.
but
There's
now I'm not in.
oh, it's saying you're not in.
I know,
It'll
pygmy.
work.
Yes, bear with us. I'm technical stupid. I'm not used to this thing. I had no trouble last week. I don't know why. I don't know. Just because the webcam.
It's a brand new webcam, is what you and you have a new webcam going, and of course technical difficulties. We'll be fine.
Oh yeah, if you want to see me here, wait. Now you can see me.
Yes, I think I can. Let me double check.
Now you can't see Rev, but you
Um,
can see me.
okay, on the studio, it has, if you look at your studio right there, there should be like two small ones, two big ones side by side. There should be one by one, and then two smaller ones. And
Okay,
then
wait a
there's,
minute. Wait a minute. Right below.
huh?
I don't know. I'm pressing buttons to see what the hell happens. How do you think I figure anything else? I press the button, see what the hell happens.
I'm gonna. I sent you a Facebook showing
I
you.
can't get in my Facebook without getting
Oh,
out
you
of
can't.
this.
Ah, I see.
Wait a minute. I got my Facebook up. Now I bet you I'm
Okay.
gonna lose you. Nope. But I
No,
didn't
you
see it
didn't
when
lose
you
me.
sent it.
I sent you a message. Let me double check and make certain it went to you. It said Linda Ewald. That's your name.
Yeah.
And on there it says, add me in.
Oh,
You muted
wait.
me.
Now it's letting me know.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, if you look at what I have up on the screen,
Yeah.
hold a second. I'm looking at it. If you look
The
at what
two.
you have,
Okay, you see another picture? Those little boxes?
yes.
I tried pressing the first one. Nothing. I pressed the second one, had two bigger boxes. Nothing.
Wow.
Are those the boxes I'm supposed to be pressing?
The two boxes, yeah. And that usually puts you and me side by side.
Let me
But that's
try
okay.
me. Let me get the hell out there. Okay. Well, okay, I'll press L.
What does L do?
Nothing. When I press on side by sides, it says press L1, L2. Oh, it just moves it across. Let me try this one. Nothing.
Oh
Nothing.
my.
Nothing. Nothing. I'm going on
Okay,
each one.
what did you click on to get me on a smaller box? Do you remember what you did?
Ah!
Yay!
Don't
We
ask
did
me what I
it!
did.
We did it! Yes, yes, yes!
I told you if I pressed enough buttons, I'd run up on it. And don't ask me how I did it. Oh, I made you smaller.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm right here.
That's
You're
what
right
did it.
there. Huh?
Okay. Click me, Angel. Are you still here? You abandoned us.
Pecan Baby should still be here. And as far as I know, Pecan Baby is probably still here, and I'm sure Rachel is still here. Give a thumbs up if you guys can hear both of us.
Yeah, let us know. You guys,
Please.
the only one stupider with computers than me is my boyfriend. He thinks I'm some kind of expert. I says, hey, I can get it on the internet. I can film. I can edit it off of my editing. Because I actually got 2 edit. But I says, anything else, forget it. Okay, they're not answering, so I don't think they can hear us.
I think they can. I think they can. I'm waiting for them to answer. I'm looking on the YouTube. Yes, she says, yes, I'm here, but also doing housework. That was Palmy Angel, so she can say, can see Riv, but not Linda. And then she says, can see both of us now. I'm pretty sure she says that. I'm not
in here.
So there's Palmy Angel, Crass, which is Rachel. And the other person that was in here is Pecan.
Okay. Like I said, telling you earlier, with Dave goes lives on Sundays. So I don't, it's hard to get alive when you got these big YouTubers that go. I rarely go live. Usually when I do, I go about 2:00 my time.
Yeah.
Tuesdays, and I'll get 5 or 6 people, which is cool. But it's hard.
I know.
They did a pop-up live, but hers is over with. Hers was earlier. She did a pop-up live. So you get these big tubers, and people, they go to them.
Yeah. You see, what I learned.
I did at least have 5 or 6 people in it, and they're using my subs. But you know what? I didn't let them know that I was doing it live because I rarely do lives.
Yeah.
I rarely go into lives. If there's drama, that's where it starts.
Well,
now if I can turn around in this thing without falling. It sucks when you get old.
You'll be fine. And yeah, I can see yours.
Fine, but a few years ago, it was raining and I was doing grocery shopping and I went to get I had my cart with me with my groceries in there.
Uh-huh.
And it went to slide like it was going to dump and I tried to save it. I just let it fall and then put the stuff back in. But like a dummy, I tried to save it. So I went like this. And I injured my sciatic nerve in my butt.
Ouch.
So, yeah, I would be walking, and all of a sudden my legs would go out and down. I got real good at falling. I got real good at that. And then I went to the doctor, and I don't know why she thought, send her to a chiropractor. Now, they ain't even real doctors. I'm sorry, they're just fancy massagers. But sent me there, and he says, there's nothing I can do for, he says, this is a sciatic nerve. He says, not bone. So I went back to the doctor, and then she sent me to physical therapy. And I finished it halfway, but it would take me 2 hours by bus to get there. And everything that they were having me do, I could do at home.
Yeah.
The stuff I did with my patients. And so I just did that at home. And it got somewhat better where I wasn't falling anymore.
Yeah.
I could walk away. But now if I walk 3, like I went to do laundry, I took the bus.
Wow.
Got off the bus, walked 2 blocks, and my legs were killing me. So I got to go back to the doctor. They're going to have to do something. Because for me, walking, girl, I was a walker. I used to walk 30 miles. I walked one time from Manteca, California to Stockton.
Yeah.
Stockton to Manteca. And I didn't even blow a sweat. I was just a walker. If something upset me, I'd go walking.
Oh, I know that feeling.
I could walk 30 miles. No problem.
What we're Pecan asked what we're doing. I'm doing Aurora Borealis Dolphin Lights in crystal. And
I'm
Linda,
doing I am doing the same painting, only I'm doing it in squares. What the hell?
what?
What happened?
What do you
Oh,
mean? What happened?
my, my, my
What
TV didn't keep
happened?
on. Hold on. I got a DVD gone. I love Gone with the Wind. Okay, I just love Gone with the Wind. And it was
Mm-hmm.
in my thing and it turned on.
Have you been keeping up with the whole situation going on in Lone Star Retreat?
Not too much because I didn't see any videos.
Well, they actually had one video. Crystal put up a video, but
I'll have to check them out. I have
yeah.
them on Hulu and I was been watching Switched at Birth.
Mm-hmm.
I watched the whole thing, all 5 seasons.
Cool. How did that go?
It was good. It
Hi,
was
Trace.
it was about these two women. They had a baby at the same time.
Uh-huh.
Somehow the babies got switched, and they took them home. Didn't really notice anything for 16 years, and one was was living with a single mother, poor, whose husband had
Mm-hmm.
left her because he thought she'd went out on him because they were kind of like Latino or Mexican, and she was
Mm-hmm.
white with red hair. So he figured she was being unfaithful and left her. Meantime, the other one is being raised in a very wealthy, well-do home, what have you. But the daughter, she just feels like something's wrong. She asked her mother to, it was a project for school or something, to do a DNA test. When they did that DNA test, they discovered they were not the parents of that kid.
Oh my.
And so when they find out, they're trying to figure out what they should do, and they have a guest house. So the daughter says, well, why don't we have her move in the guest house? So they decided to do that, and they were kind of at each other at first, because she
Uh-huh.
moved in. She says, I would not come to your house without knocking and be invited in, and I expect the same courtesy, which was kind of
Yeah.
forward, and then they were letting her live there free. And
And okay,
the
peeping
daughter, the one daughter, she could talk, but she was deaf. And the family learned to sign, and they got to know each other. And then the father comes back, they get married, and then he ends up dying. And
that's a sad story.
yeah,
That's a
she worked
very sad
hard.
story.
It was really, really good. And they meet the woman who got her dad's heart,
Mm-hmm.
and the mother gets this boyfriend who has his kid with him that he's like snatched. And so
Mm-hmm.
her and her daughter went to the city to see how this, if he was really telling the truth, and discovered that the mother was a drug addict and all this.
Wow.
But she discovered where they were, so he took off, and it ended. He came back and he says, I'm tired of running. I left something here, and he left this money, and he
Hi,
says
Polar Bear Whispers.
he wanted her to go with them, but she says, I can't go with you. I've talked to her attorney, and the fact that the mother's in jail, she's got all this history. He believes the court will go light on you for a couple of years. This is
Mm-hmm.
what you got to do so you don't have to look over your back. And at first he objects. He says, no, what about my kid? She says, your kid can live with me. I will take care of your kid while you're in prison. So they go tell their daughter, um, she tells a wealthy couple, she says, it's time. I've been here 5 years. It's time for me to move because she has started this business. And she gets She buys herself a place, and she says, "I'm moving in there." And she says, she told him what had happened and that he was back, that he had turned himself in, and she'd be raising the kid till he got out of prison. The one daughter, whose boyfriend was death, her second boyfriend, he got a chance to go on a professional baseball team in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
But she says, my career is taking off in tattooing. I'm sorry, that to me ain't art. But and she says, I can't just throw that away. She says, so you go to Japan. We can time what we got is real. It will last. We could talk. We could FaceTime. Uh, I can come up for Thanksgiving. You can come down here. What we got is real. So that's what they decided to do. And
Sounds like an interesting movie.
it is, and it's a series.
A series. Sorry. Sounds like a very interesting series.
I loved it.
Yeah. So Polar Bear Whispers came in. Pecan Baby said that she's going to be she's in Ireland, so she will stay for about 30 minutes. And Palmy Angel said hi to Pecan Baby. I'm just catching up here. And Trace Provis, I hope I'm saying your name, Trace.
All right,
Tracy,
see,
right?
guys, you know what? So some of them are going to leave. What is going to be the question this week?
The question this week is going to be, let me think. Name your favorite Australian animal.
Okay, that'll work.
Name your favorite Australian animal, because the reason why I said that is because this is American and Australian. So at the moment, I'm in Australia, and Linda, of course, is in America. So I thought that would be a good idea to name your favorite Australian animal.
Yeah, but you don't put it in here. When the live is over, you go back and put it in the comment section.
Yes. And then you'll be put in a wheel.
Yes, but there's actually going to be two prizes because Rachel, bless her heart, it's a $50 gift certificate.
Yep.
Your art studio. And then I'm donating. They won't let me buy, my card won't let me buy a gift certificate, but it's going to be a $60 diamond painting from Craftably of your choice. In other words, the person will go, the winner will email me their address. They will send me the link of the painting they want. I go to the site, I buy it, put it as gift, and they'll send it directly to them.
Just thinking about that concept, too.
What, dear?
They do.
It said to be put in a wheel, and just got to tell you, it sounds horrifying.
Jeffrey Raymond.
Like, strapped in, and then what happens?
Oh, dear word.
Stretched, rolled, I don't know.
Husband took it wrong. Husband took it wrong.
Took what wrong?
Can they hear me? I'm sure they can hear me.
Oh, Jeff, you go ahead and tell them what you said to me.
I was just listening and my wife said, and then you'll be put in a wheel. And I'm thinking, that sounds horrible. Like if you get put in a wheel and then get rolled around, you might get sick.
Oh, that's funny.
On the other hand, some people might think it's fun. I don't know.
Now with TSA,
Yes.
they'll just send you if I remember their gift certificate, they send you a code.
Oh, cool.
You buy the gift certificate, like when she does it, she'll send them a $50 code, and then they go to the site, they order, and where it says discount, they put in that coupon, they put in that code, boom.
Now, one of the big things that Linda and I are going to say is that you have to be subscribed to both of us to be in this drawing for this
we had one.
being in the wheel.
Exactly. we had one girl subscribe to one, to not the other, so she don't qualify for that particular answer.
Mm-hmm. So I'm letting you guys know that that's one of the stipulations, that you have to be subscribed to both of us. Oh, Tracy, that's funny. And our prize for staying in the wheel the longest is stalks of broccoli.
Well, aren't you putting like at the end of the club? Let's say they commented and answered the question 6 times, so their name will be on the wheel 6 times.
Exactly.
So you're going to be split up on the wheel, whatever time many times you answered. You think you can
Exactly.
structure more?
Huh?
I was teasing.
Oh.
Well, you know what? I saw Grace do this, and I'm going to start doing it on my channel because you know I do monthly giveaways, right?
Yes.
And I says, I'm not going to tell them. I'm going to start. I stopped telling them which video. But I think starting not this month, but next month,
Mm-hmm.
I tell them, you got to be subscribed, you got to comment, because you never know which video I will take. And I'm going to do what Gracie did, just pick a video, whoever commented on there, it'll be drawn on.
Yeah.
You notice a lot of times it's the same people on my channel that win. And they win so much because they're commenting.
Well, Pecan Baby, it is actually a Treasure Studios art gift certificate. So, yeah, it's a gift certificate. And she will send you a message. I will send you a message of that gift certificate if you win.
Yeah, and if you win on my channel, you email me. I get your address. You send me the link of the penny you want from Craftology, and you get a blue tube with it. And I ship the penny, and then I just go order it.
I wish I could get Craftology, but I can't. Or Craftably, I can't get it right now.
Why, they don't ship to your area, or is it just...
No, right now, at the moment, from what I've heard so many times, is that they have it where they're not shipping to anyone like Australia or I'm trying to think of the names, Iran or all these different places. They're not sending to Australia because I guess it's something to do with I'm not sure exactly what they're saying, but yeah.
Well, you know what he told me one time?
What?
That they're trying to figure it out because he says the shipping form is so much money. We want so much money for... Because I asked him, are you going to be shipping to like Australia or, in the UK? And he says, well, we want to, but he says it's a shipping cost for the people. We haven't figured that one out.
Well, for us, the shipping from Australia to everyone else is a little bit cheaper. It costs me $24 to ship your item, especially in my store. By the way, guys, I have a new business coming up. It's a store, and I'll be selling lovely little trinkets. Well, not trinkets, but I do have dragons. I do have even this little guy right here. I'll show him if he's showing up. Is he showing up? Is he showing up?
That's cute.
Yeah, I have a couple of these. I have a dragon, which my husband knows where my dragons is. Actually, I know where my dragon is. Just give me a moment. And I have a lot of these cute little guys. If you are into dinosaurs or dragons, I made a dinosaur one too. So I'll show you all of these little guys. I made them. They're front, and they will be on in my shop. So
what is your shop going to be?
It's going to be called Riv Craft Corner. It will be, we're trying to make a decision on the website. But for right now, at the moment, it's in Instagram. So I have an Instagram shop. It's called Rivka underscore craft underscore corner underscore shop. That's what it says. And I'll be adding new things to it shortly because I left Etsy. The reason why I left Etsy is they will not put me up to the very top. They'll put me to the very, very bottom. So here is a cute little, I'm not even seeing what I'm showing you guys. Here's a cute little, if anyone likes killer whales, here's a killer whale.
Oh, I got some bad news about
What?
my fish. He's gone. He died.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
I had to put him down.
Yeah, I know. And here's a dinosaur. This is a triceratops.
Cute.
Yep.
I know a 3-year-old would go nuts over that. He's 3 years old. He can tell you every name of dinosaurs.
And there's this one, a pterodactyl, I believe. I think.
He loves anything that's dinosaur.
Anyone like butterflies? I have 2 sets of butterflies here. I can show you those. 2 sets. One's a blue one right there. With purple. Blue and purple.
You're using your time right now to kind of like make stuff to stock up. So when you open your shop, you got to...
Oh, yeah. It's going to be all in there. And then you've already seen these, but there's a little crabby, little green crab. Anyone into dolphins? I am. I'll let you know that now.
I'm into parrots. Parrots and horses.
Well, I can make you a horse one. Well, not make you one, but I can make a horse one. But aren't they cute? These are the type of work I do. And then I also have this beautiful one right here. It's I call it a raindrop crown. And it's a container.
I've been having a lot of problems with this painting.
What's the matter with the painting?
Popping drills. I've never had that.
Do you want me to put it in for you, Pecan? Usually Audie would be here, but she seems not to be here today. So
wait. Quit calling Audie a she.
Huh?
Don't be calling Audie a she. You're talking about Odd But Nice? It's a guy.
Yeah. Oh, it's a guy?
Yes. He was on whose channel was that? Something different. Anyway, he was on the channel with this other creator. It's a guy.
Oh. Oh, it's easy.
I'm surprised he ain't in here because he goes into every live. You see him all the time.
Yeah. There. Rib Kiss Craft Corner. That's exactly what it's called. It's Rib Kiss Craft Corner. That is my YouTube name. Let me see if I can find my link. It's harder when you're not. It's easier at my other computer.
Do me a favor.
Yeah?
When we get off, send me your link and I'll put it on my Facebook.
Sure. I'll do that. Just give me a moment to find my name. Ah, there we are. That's my number. Well, not my number, but that's my name. Copy. And
Girl, you know I'm nearly halfway done with this thing.
I'm halfway. Well, no, I'm not halfway done. I'm slow. I told you I was a slow painter. Huh?
I said I got to slow down on it. But it's
Yeah.
slowing me up at the dolphin because it's so confetti. It is so
Yeah,
pretty.
it is very pretty, but it's very confetti on certain areas. For me, I'm right now working on mostly solid colors, but there is some confetti areas. And I'm going with very huge squares, guys, for real. I'm going to show you how big my square is. My square. If I can use something. Let me check. Right here. So my square is from here. Don't stick. From there to all the way over here. So it's a big square. It's not like a little teeny tiny square. Here, I'll show you a bigger copy of it so you guys can see how big the square is. It's huge. Do you see it? I'm not sure if it's showing up. Please let me know. It's a big square. It's not a teeny tiny one. So I'm working diligently on it though. Huh?
Next payday, I'm gonna try ordering that one. This camcorder I got, you can't put it on a tripod at all.
Nope.
You need to buy order it from my site, Evan. It still comes from Australia. But does it have a thing where you could actually put it on the tripod?
Yes. Yes, I wish I could show you mine, but I can't.
So yeah, I'm gonna order it.
Oh, I understand that, Pecan Baby. I did send you my link in the description. It's right there. It has everything in there. But she's going to put it on her Facebook also so everyone can find me.
Yeah, I have a Facebook. It has the same name, basically, as my channel name.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it there. See, because I do allow, like, if somebody joins it and they got a shop, they're welcome to put a link, showing an item. They just can't talk price. They have to PM you.
Yeah. Well, I found out how much it costs to go get that beautiful everything, so I can start doing a real live, not unboxing, but actually making my first aquarium.
Girl, you gonna try to make one?
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna be really pissed off at you if you don't film you doing it.
Oh, I'm going to be filming it.
And
I'm
how
going to
you
be
do it.
filming it.
I got his name was Little Bit. Anyways, I got his tank recycled and for the next fish.
So
Next payday, I'm actually gonna go back to PetSmart, which I don't like buying them from there because they had little ones, little baby ones, and I said, well, because the last one I didn't really have a tank set up. I bought it on a whim, and I think it just got too cold or whatever. But I'm gonna get one of those and put it in the community tank because I'm hoping, well, if it's raised with them, maybe he'll leave them alone. Because the one I had, I could put snails in with him. Any kind of vertebrates, not a problem. I try to put another fish in there, but he'd go after it.
well, ever since Curicó Health finally has warmth, he is like perfect. He's perfect. He's doing great. He's moving around and everything.
The reason I got the 10-gallon tank and I got the guppies and the mollies and stuff because they're live barriers. Because I couldn't find any live food for my betta.
Mm-hmm.
So I says, I'll get guppies. They get pregnant and feed the food
Always.
to the fish.
Always. They always get pregnant. They're pretty easy to get pregnant.
Yeah. And oh, let me tell you something. That's
What?
not from eBay because see, I bought was supposed to be 4 males, 6 females.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, I bought another female off another seller. He asked me what kind I wanted. So I don't care. He sent me a beautiful selection.
Yeah, I saw. I
And
actually watched her video.
he actually sent me extra.
Yeah.
So that was really awesome. Now,
Okay.
John Esty, he's pissed off at me, but hey, I called it like I see it. Don't tell me about customer service. I don't care how good a company you are. If I don't get some kind of customer service from you, you're history.
Yep.
You are history. And I messaged him and I said, I know it says it was a hide and seek that you put on the tank and it's round. Anyways, I says, it didn't come. I don't care if it says it come, it did not come. He brushed me off. He says, contact your post office. I said, oh, really? You want to be that way? Where's the customer service? How come you aren't contacting them and find out, hey, I sent this to this person. They didn't get it. What's going on? Or I'll send you another one. Or I'm sorry. Anything like that? No. Tried to brush me off. So he had 100% positive review. He don't know more.
Nope.
So I put in there. Told him people what happened. I says I bought this. It never arrived. There was some kind of issue with shipping. I contacted him. He blew me off. So I'm out the $10. He has terrible customer service. Do not buy from this guy.
Yep.
He blew a gasket. Actually messaged me. He says, well, I says, you should have said, hey, I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. I'll send you another one. I'll find out what's going on with it. Something. Right?
Instead of yeah.
Like one time I ordered a DP, and for some reason I got to a certain point and they sent it back. And it didn't arrive.
Mm-hmm.
I contacted the company. In fact, it was TSA. And she says, let me check into it. She says, yeah, they sent them back. It was when Trump the dump. I'm sorry if you guys like that Trump. He put a new rule and it had to do with size. Remember when all the DPs were being shipped back? People were ordering and they got shipped back to the company?
Mm-hmm.
That's what happened. But you know what? She checked into it, found out what happened, and then the factory lost my painting. And she got on them. She says, I don't care if you lost it. You get her another one. Boom, she made it right. She didn't say, well, contact your post office.
No. I've had that happen a couple times on AliExpress. Go check your post office, please. And if it still hasn't come, then get in contact with us. I'm like, I've already contacted my post office. It's not there. And they're like, well, we wait 30 more days, please. And I'm like, So I waited 30 more days, nothing came, and I said, listen, it's not here. Okay, we'll refund you. But it took them, they kept asking me, please don't give a bad review. Please, please, please. They were really...
I have to give a bad review anyways.
Oh, I didn't put a positive. I didn't give them 4 stars. I didn't even give them 3 stars. I gave them 2 stars, and I explained it. You guys did nice on saying that you were trying to fix it, but you didn't do what you said you were going to do. I haven't ordered from AliExpress for a long time. Okay, sweet sleeps, Paycom baby. Have a wonderful evening. Yeah, Palmy, I'm not 100% certain. So,
Yeah,
yeah,
on my end, it doesn't tell me how many people are here.
there's 4.
For some reason, it did last week, but I ain't touching anything.
Yeah, what I do is I turn on the, I know it sounds kind of crazy, but I turn on the what is it called? Help me here. I turn on the YouTube, but I have it on where it's mute so I don't hear myself as a, repeat, repeat, repeat. And that's what I did is I checked to see if there's any.
Well, the reason I'm doing it outside
Hi,
here,
Lena.
hi, Lena,
Is it
is
Lena or Lena? Lena.
okay. Sorry, if I do it in the kitchen, the only other place I could do it. There,
Uh huh.
last time I did a live, they were telling me there was an echo,
Wow.
and I noticed it even doing my unboxing. There's a slight echo.
Yeah.
So now I'm gonna have to wait till boyfriend. Oh, I'm so mad.
Oh
I
boy, why?
I got a painting from Craftably. It's a partial. I get out my camera. I come out here. I put it on the tripod, and it wouldn't quite go down, right? Well, I got it,
Yeah.
but I was filming sideways.
Oh no.
So, okay, no problem. I can fix it. I can fix it in editing. So I fixed it in editing, rotated it right, but now it looks like I
Birds.
filmed it in the with my phone. It's coming up on Wednesday. I got it scheduled.
Oh, okay.
I thought I saw it first on Jeremy's channel. I said that in the video, but apparently not because I checked his channel. It was a war horse he had on his channel.
Yeah, like I said, I haven't ordered anything from Craftably at all, except for one time. The one that I had was what you call a partial. I had that partial, and I finished the partial, by the way. It turned out really pretty. It was a
Yeah, but they've
dolphin.
changed a lot since then.
Huh?
They've changed a lot since then.
Yeah, I know. I know they have. Yeah, I can't do that. See, okay, that's fine. I'm looking to see what I did wrong, and nothing. It's just I covered up the extra C's, so I have to fix the C's. Oh, there we are. C goes there. C goes there. And going up. Up the scale. Very
Well,
slowly.
you know what I'll do? If somebody wins and they won't let me ship it, like if somebody in Australia wins and they won't let me ship it there,
Mm-hmm.
they'll just have to wait a little bit and I'll have it shipped to me and I'll take it down to the damn post office and mail it
Mm-hmm.
if that's what I have to do.
Yeah. I'm not too happy with I have someone sending me something, which is a really nice thing coming in. It's for holding all my beautiful drills, all the drills that I could possibly need to be held. Like your extra drills when you're done with something.
Mm-hmm.
And I have this beautiful box coming in, and it's by Taylor. Her name is Taylor. Tayyllor, and she's sending that, and I'm really really excited about it, but I don't know if she's going to be able to send it right away because of the whole situation.
Yeah, I had a sub. I wasn't expecting it. It just showed up, and I guess she's heard on my channel. I'm sorry. I just like the pink wax. I've tried all the others. I just like the pink wax. She sent
That's
me a bunch of pink wax enough to last me forever. Uh, uh, Little boats, things, and so that was cool.
That's
That's
awesome.
and I did a video because she wasn't even a creator.
No, some of them aren't. Like my Patreon, she sent me something. I didn't expect it. I wasn't even asking for anything. She goes, I'm sending you something. And I'm like, what? I'm sending you something. Okay. She said, I'm sending you some of my old glitters. I'm like, okay. I do the resin work and everything. So the glitters for resin.
Hmm.
Um, what happened was when I received it, I'm like, you sent me a lot. She sent me more than what she said she was sending. And I did do a video of that. I was really happy about it and it was beautiful. And I use the glitter like every time
Yeah,
I
like I've launched some things off of some channel, and whenever they came in, I always did a video. When Cherry was more active in her channel, and she had, I won her thing, and it was the witch one thing,
mm-hmm.
and she sent it. I did a video on it. I it's a public thank you. I thank them privately, but I like to do a video thanking them. And if they got a channel, then I link it.
Mm-hmm. Well,
But
just like
well,
sorry.
I tell my people if they win, I said, look, you ain't got to do a video. That's fine. But at least email me and let me know that you received it.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you don't, I can't fix a problem if I don't know about it. You know, like one girl, she won a gift certificate. She got lucky because I don't hold them forever. And she lost it. She contacted me and I said, let me contact Rachel. Bless Rachel's heart. I explained the situation and she went back and she found it on her site and resent it to me and I gave it to her. And I think I did a video on that. It says, I only keep them for a certain length of time. If you lose it beyond that time, I can't help you.
Mm-hmm.
And if you lose it immediately, you got to contact me immediately so I can fix it.
Well, it's like what happened with me. You know that DIY moon shop.
Yeah.
Well, DIY moon shop said that my item wasn't going to be here on time because of something. Well, I received it already, and I have done a video, but I haven't uploaded it yet. They told me because of the mess up, can I give you a $20 gift card? I'm like, yeah, sure, that's fine. I'll wait patiently for the other thing. They're like, thank you, and they sent me a $20 gift card
Oh, that was nice.
because I was waiting so long for my, you know, because they did a mess up or someone did a mess up in the area. So I received a $20 gift card. Now I haven't used my $20 gift card, and I asked them, "Is the $20 gift card on a time limit?" They said no. It's whenever you can use it. I'm like, okay, cool. So I'll wait closer to December to order anything from a DIY moon shop.
Wait,
Cause
I ordered it from them once.
mm-hmm.
I got a video some way down there somewhere on it, but
Mm-hmm.
you probably won't see it again. What I was disappointed in that, and I should have did a review. I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Symbols were too close together, and
Yeah.
the electric things, I did it exactly like their picture, and
And
there
it didn't
wasn't.
turn out.
Because
Yeah,
it
I
doesn't
haven't.
tell you where to put it. I guess it just say you can put it where you want it. So,
Yeah,
well, I'll just put it where they have it in the picture.
and it didn't turn out the way you wanted it.
No, I ran out of them.
Oh wow.
So there wasn't enough to exactly like the picture. And I just got frustrated with it. it too many symbols were the same. It,
Yeah.
to where it was a pain in the ass. Plus, they had I had to bug them. They had my painting. It took them 2 months before they even shipped it. Once they shipped it, it was here in a week. Now you
Yeah.
tell me how they can mail you something, and they're in the Philippines to get it to you in a week, but other companies it takes a month. Explain that one to me.
They used UPS or some type of thing that they did.
Still,
Um.
I've had things come by FedEx, and it still took a month.
Wow. No clue.
So it's just crazy.
Yeah. I just, like I said, I have a lot of DIY moon shop. I have at least 6 of them.
Uh huh.
I went into their special thing for you know, Christmas, Thanksgiving, those type of things. I went into, and I didn't expect to receive them right away. I knew that because of the whole situation with what's going on, that they weren't sending it very quickly.
But DY Moon, it's like opening a present
Yeah, it is.
because they wrap it up. It's utterly amazing, but they just want too much for shipping. I'm not paying them more for shipping than the damn painting.
Yeah,
I'm just not. That's why
and
you
that's
haven't seen them on my channel.
and that's the reason why I'm not doing a Diamond Art Club. They're expecting too much for shipping. Um, I can't do that right now, and especially since I'm starting a new business, I just can't do that. So
Yeah, I've heard that complaint is about the shipping cost to if you're out. But I think it's the excitement about Craftably is because they're a U.S. company. They're not only
hmm
a U.S. company. Do you realize they actually got a store in Texas?
yeah, I do.
Man, I would love to go to that store.
Actually, I know that they have a store in Texas because of Kara from
Yeah,
Principal Painter. She showed us the store
yeah.
that she went into because she lives in Texas.
Well, several of the creators, not all of them were from Texas. They went up there and helped Craftably because they were overloaded with orders. People were complaining they weren't getting them, and they were trying to do as fast as they could. And they went
Mm-hmm.
and helped them put the paintings together so they can mail them out.
Mm-hmm.
And they volunteered. Well, Craftably gave each one of them a diamond painting for their help.
Yep. She
And
told
then
me about that.
one creator, I don't know if it was Shay. She really believes she's not affiliated with them. She just really believes in the company. And they'll
Mm-hmm.
give her a diamond painting and she'll show it on her channel. She shows it, puts it back together, and gives it back to them. She doesn't even keep it. Do you know any other creators that do that?
Nope.
No. But yet she's ridiculed. Ooh, I smell another video, another whipping chat.
Hmm. I haven't really seen a lot of Shay's videos. I've been so busy with everything else. Like I
Well, I
said,
haven't either. I just watched a few because I was so engrossed in that thing on Hulu.
on who, what?
Hulu switched at birth.
Yeah, I know. You were telling me that. You see, in Australia, we don't get a whole lot. Like I said, I don't have a TV at home. I have,
You're
I
kidding.
have, no, I'm not kidding. I have a TV, yes, but I don't have internet, not internet, but you know what I mean. I don't have TV as in something to watch. I have the TV to play my video game on, which is called Animal Crossing.
Well, we have cable, but don't get mad. My boyfriend controls that. So I went and
Mhm.
bought my own TV. I put my earplugs on, I go to Hulu. But I don't do their full package because I ain't paying no $80.
Yeah, I have
I can
and
watch
that's
them
how
a day
much I'm
late.
paying. That's how much I'm paying for my phone and internet is $80.
I just have to watch it a day late. That's all. I don't care.
Doesn't bother.
You get Netflix.
There and oh, we have Netflix too.
I don't even have that.
Well, my brother actually got it for me when we kind of first moved here,
Yeah.
and and then we took it over, and the thing about though with Netflix, we could both be on at the same time, but we got different profiles. Yeah,
Right.
yeah, you're right, Polar Bear. It is love Netflix.
Yeah, I don't have Netflix. Not where I'm at anyway. We do have computers. Both Jeff and I both have computers, but we just don't have Netflix right now. We can't afford even Netflix at the moment.
Yeah,
We do have money, well, not money, but we do have food being delivered to us because they have delivery where we're at with Woolworths. Woolworths is like Giant or Safeway. Um, is a food place.
You have Walmart stuff there?
No
you think?
Walmart, but we have a big W.
Okay.
Well, see, Walmart has it's called Walmart Groceries,
Yeah.
where you can order food and have it sent to you, and they'll deliver it. They also, not too far from where I live, they actually have a grocery store. And during the
Awesome.
COVID, before the vaccines,
Mm-hmm.
that let did I ever leave the house? I ordered all the groceries from Walmart. I did not leave the house except to do laundry, and then I get up early in the morning and go do it, and there was nobody there
Wow.
because with my medical condition, I get COVID, I'm not going to survive. It would kill me. Even my lung doctor wouldn't let me come in the office. He would do it over the phone.
Mm-hmm.
But half the time he forgot me. We have to call him up. But I told him, I says, I have to come over there to the pharmacy to get my medicine anyways. And I go back Tuesday. I need to do better about taking the medicine is what I need to do. It just I'm on like three inhalers, four different pills, cough syrup, prescription cough syrup, and then a nebulizer.
Wow.
And my nebulizer broke. And he was supposed to put a new one in, and it never came. So I ordered one. I actually ordered one from Amazon. It was
Yeah.
advertised for like sinuses or something.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a nebulizer. Use the exact same. Everything's the same. And then, so now I got two of them because it finally came in.
Did you do a video of receiving the nebulizer?
No, I'm not gonna do a video showing me using the nebulizer.
No, I mean receiving the nebulizer, not
No,
using it.
nope. I don't film stuff like that.
Mm.
I thought about doing the story about me and my late husband. See, I used to have. I'll send you the link. I used to
Mm-hmm.
have a channel called Parrot for Life.
Yeah.
I only have one couple of videos on there, but I did a whole story on how the VA system caused my husband to die early,
Yep.
earlier than he had to,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and what I did about it. They still remember me. I guess they thought I was gonna be the weak widow. You know.
No, you're a very, very strong woman.
Oh yeah, I called the White House. I miss you, Obama, on Facebook. They barred me from messaging anybody for 3 months. That didn't stop me. I just called them. I called the White House. I was not giving up. I even, oh girl, this is what I did. It's called Stand Down. It
Mm-hmm.
actually started by a vet, and it's for homeless vets or low income vets. It's really fun. But they hold it down at this high school, and
Mm-hmm.
the cops can't bug them. It's like a week long, and they got where they go get clothes, resources. Then they got bands going, dancing. They got this woman, this person, no lays, that's a musician, plays music,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just really, really fun. Yeah, we went there. At the end, you lined up, and they gave you the backpack, the actual backpacks they use in the service.
Mm-hmm.
That sucker was heavy, with
Yeah.
nothing. I gave it away. I ended up giving it away, and they had the congressman down there. Well, you know that was the publicity stuff, but let me I can tell you something. I guarantee you, he didn't get it. He did not get out of there before I had him jacked up. And I told him everything, and I said something needs to be done. When that one doctor snitched on him, I was jumping up for joy. He retired, and he snitched on him. Said, "Hey, you got vets dying, trying to get in to see a doctor. You this and this and that." And I'm jumping up and down. Well, the guy, kind of the head boss there, he resigned, but the person they put in there, same old crap. They haven't changed. I said,
Mm.
well, if you want to die when you're a vet, go to the VA. But I did a whole video. I mean, there's something wrong when they have a patient who collapses in their freaking parking lot and they're going to walk by and ignore it. Where it turned out he was actually dying. And they're going to walk by and ignore it.
That's wrong.
They don't know who they were messing with. But that emergency room doctor, he sure did. Because when he admitted the last time I took him in there that the pain medication turned him senile and that it made his
Mm-hmm.
go faster,
Yeah.
I was totally off. He actually ran out of the room. I said, "Yeah, go hide, mother. Mm-hmm. Leave your nurses in here to deal with me. You go ahead, you hide." He still remembers me. Last time I was there with a friend, he seen me and he was coming out in the parking lot. I don't know who he was talking on the phone, and I looked at him and said, "Yeah, it's me." My present boyfriend, he came home and says, "You know what? They still remember you." And I mentioned who you were. I heard one of the nurses say, "Hey, you remember that lady? That that's her new boyfriend." They were on him like right away. Hey, what can we do for you? Because they know how to play.
Yep.
I won't go to the doctor's appointments with them. I can't go to that place. It's just too many bad memories.
Yeah, I can understand why too. I mean,
I
that's
just want
that's
to go
pretty
off.
horrible.
I just want to go off on them. But I'm thinking about doing a video, but I said, well, I could do a part of the video and then put the link to my old channel, that video, tell them to go watch that, then come back to this and tell them what I did about it.
Yep.
I thought about doing nursing homes, but there'd be too many people offended. So let me tell you something. A nursing home is nothing but a jail for elderly.
That one I tend to agree with you on that.
That's not the nursing home's fault. You know,
No.
they can't do, you know, breakfast at different times. They nothing would get done. Patients wouldn't get up because you're constantly serving food all day. They can't. And they got special diets and they have to eat what they get. There is no
Mm-hmm.
snacks. The only one who gets snacks are diabetics because they required it. You got to remember, nursing homes there to make money.
Yeah.
Um, they only get to have they can't take a shower when they want to. You can't. When you got
No.
a facility that can have 67 patients in it or 100 patients in it, you can't. Twice a week,
Exactly.
that's it. You know, I go into a patient's room, there's a shower, it's such a shower day. Oh, I don't want a shower. I tell them, hey, if you don't take your shower today, that's okay. But that means you won't get a shower for another 3 days. I, I can't fix you in. I made sure they understood that they would work. Because I had one that she decided the next day she wanted a shower, and I said, sorry, I can't do that. She says, why not? I says, yesterday was your shower. I got too many showers. I can't tell them they don't get their shower to give you one.
And she learned not to do that again.
Well, this patient was a patient from hell. I mean, who sits there, decides to crawl in their bed and never get out? She was in that bed for years to the point where she couldn't walk no more.
That's sad.
And there was no physical reason for her to be in that bed. It's not healthy for a patient to be in a bed. And then, you know, when a patient's dying and the family's in there, you know, there's 2 to 3 beds in there. You can't tell the other residents they can't go in that room. Now, I worked in a facility that when you went to go in a patient's room, you had to knock on the door to ask permission. It was viewed, this is their home. And they don't get to choose their roommates, and you got your patients that scream all night long, and they're going to put them in there with a alert patient, and that patient's up all night long because their roommate's a screamer. And I always says, why don't they put the screamers all in one freaking room?
Mm-hmm.
You know, and they can only have so many clothes, and it's just really a jail. Because Medi-Cal, if they leave the hospital like it's a holiday, they can't even go home with their family for the holiday, like to have Thanksgiving.
Right.
They'll lose the assurance. Medicare allows it, but they have to come right back. But Medi-Cal, they say, hey, if they're well enough to go home for Thanksgiving dinner, they don't need it. Plus, the problem with nursing homes here today is they want Medicare because it pays so much more. And Medicare will only pay for 3 months. After that, they got to go on Medi-Cal. Facilities don't want Medi-Cal. You can't make any money off of it. And I tell people, They cannot kick out your mom. They can't do it. They can kick out a patient for failure to pay their share, being a danger to other patients or staff, like they're trying to hit or
Mm-hmm.
whatever.
Yeah.
But you have to have a place to put them. You can't just evict them out in the street. So they're hard to get rid of.
Night, Trace.
So I've worked in them for years. I mean, girl, I sat there and worked for them since I was 18 years old.
Yeah.
And then when I go to retire, I don't even get $500 of Social Security.
That's wrong.
For That's why I have Social Security and SSI. This is really seriously. Because let me tell you something, when I had a patient die, I don't know how many times I would hear when the morgue picked them up, how nice they look. Because I would go and watch their whole body, I'd do their hair, oral care. I had them looking nice. All clean sheets.
Yeah.
I had them looking sharp. And that's all I get is $475. I looked at him and I said, are you insane? I've worked for 40 years. And that's it? I think it's because I did private duty for a lot of years where
Mm-hmm.
I lived with the person
Mm-hmm.
and they paid me cash. They didn't want to take taxes out. Excuse me, bitch.
It's okay.
I do now when I was 18. Probably with it. But I once took a job to take care of this little lady.
Yes.
It was impossible. She'd been kicked out of every nursing home, just about.
Mm-hmm.
She was in a nursing home. They were kind of wanting her to leave. She's wanting to leave. She agreed to have a caretaker.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I charged room and board and $9,000 to $1,000 a month cash.
Right.
She wouldn't let me touch her. I tried to give her a shower. She'd be hollering for her husband. I took them aside. I said, look, I could get the care done. She ain't going to like it, but I can get it done. And I can't get it done if you come running and do it yourself. You're 90 years old.
Mm-hmm.
You can't bathe her. If you can't do that, then I need to leave. You need to put her back in a nursing home. Okay? So at one point he said, well, there's no point paying somebody if she's not going to allow it. So he told her that I was leaving. And I'm sorry, I'm not getting up at 5 o'clock. They didn't want to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm not getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning. So she starts having a fit because she knows it means going to the hospital, back to the nursing home. I could hear her in their room begging and pleading with him not to. And so he gave her one more chance. She just wouldn't do it. She was good for first 2 3. Their friends would come by and tell me, oh, I feel so sorry for you. And I told my mother, I says, it's not her. The problem is her husband. If he would just leave her to me, quit running to Every time she hollers, I could get the care done. And he's got to get a shower chair. I can't even get her in the freaking shower. There's no shower chair.
Mm-hmm.
So one day he's outside riding his little tractor. Mom says, "Why you let him?" I says, "Why? He's a grown man and he's not farming. He just misses it and he likes to get on there and drive it around." And I tried talking to her. And I said, "Your husband is 90 years old. He can't take care of you. Don't you even care?" She says, "I don't give a shit." I says, "That's it. That's it. I'm done." I went out there and I says, "I have to quit. I can't do this." Then I went in and told her. And then she started playing, "Oh, I feel so sick. I feel so sick." I didn't believe her because she was known to fake it. She would call the nurses out there thinking it was life and death, and then they find her watching TV. I didn't believe her, but he took her to the hospital. She was in there, and I packed up. He gave me my final pay, and I says, "Well, I says, I'll drop by at the hospital and let her know." So I went back. She thought I was robbing him because they were paying me. He was paying me $900 a month. But I says, "I have to leave. I'm going back." She says, "Why? You will not let me take care of you. And there are too many other people who will let me take care of them that can use my help. And I can't waste my time with a patient this isn't working out. I love you, but if you leave, I'm not going to love you anymore." You could hear her as walking down the hallway out of the hospital, her hollering that. I left. And then I got tired of it because there's no job security. Your relief doesn't show up. And then you're stuck there and
Mm-hmm.
24/7 job. And you don't have a personal life. And I just got tired of it. And so when I went back to work, the state of California tells me, says, "Well, your CNA license and you haven't worked in California for." I says, "Okay, I understand that. Let me take the state test." "Oh no, it's been too long. You got to do the whole thing over." I says, "Seriously, you're gonna make me go back to school to teach me what I already know?" That's what I did. So I got a job at this nursing home, and it was known as a teaching nursing home.
Mm-hmm.
One of the best nursing homes I've worked in. And I did it. They were putting their age students in with me, having me teach them, and they go, "What?" She says, "She knows all this. It's just the state." And when I went to take the test, I actually had to drive down to Sacramento. Everybody had to show the basics of washing their hands. First, we had to take a written test.
Mm-hmm.
Number one question: what is the most universal way of preventing the spread of disease? Hand washing.
Washing your hands.
And I taught my sister how. I said, "Not like normal people." I showed her how we had to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Found out she got getting cold. But I had to pick card, and one of them was physician and patient, and it was actually the instructor would play the patient.
Mm-hmm.
Then the other one was somebody's height, again the teacher. But the third one was a Heimlich, which I had to have a student do, and I presented the Heimlich, right?
Mm-hmm.
They pulled me in. They says, "Well, you passed, but we got a question." I says, "Yes." "Have you ever did the Heimlich?" I says, "Yes." I says I took care of a private duty patient who should have been on pureed diet. The wife didn't want him on a pureed diet, so he was always choking, and I was always doing the Heimlich at least once a day.
Mm-hmm.
She says, okay, because the instructor wrote down there that was the best demonstration of the Heimlich maneuver she's ever seen. So that was nice.
Yeah, that is nice.
Because, if a person's choking, you go up to them. Are you all right? If they answer you,
You leave them alone.
you leave them alone, but you stay by their side. Okay? But if they're going, I'm not making a sound, then I said, okay, I'm going to do the Heimlich maneuver. And I was explaining what I was doing, and I'd get my hands in there, and I'd pretend like I was, and that's what impressed them. Is that I was informing the patient what I was doing. I just didn't go around and start doing it.
Exactly.
I was telling them what I was going to do, what I was doing while I was doing it.
Believe it or not, I had to use the Heimlich maneuver on my husband one time. It's not hard. It's just it was scary because it was my first time I've ever doing it.
Even if a patient's not in a chair and they're collapsed on the ground, you can still do the Heimlich maneuver. You just get on top of them, get your hand there. That's what does it. A baby's a little bit different. See, I took the EMT course that the city of Gadsden, Nevada paid. And I remember that the instructor who was EMT said, EMTs have been trying to be sued, and there's never been a successful case. He was explaining how he was going down the hallway. He noticed the patient was choking. He went in and says, "Are you okay?" The man replies, "Right." So he didn't do the Heimlich, but stood by him until the situation changed, and he can no longer answer. That's when he did the Heimlich. They tried to sue him. Court found in his favor. Said no, he did everything proper. It would not have done any good to do that Heimlich while if he's talking, he's getting there.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not breathing, you can't talk.
What they'll say is if they can't if they're not talking, and this is what happened when my husband was choking. I said, "Are you breathing?" He was shaking his head no. "Do you want me to do the Heimlich maneuver on you?" He's like, "Yes." So, waving his head. Not waving, you know what I mean, nodding his head. So I went behind him and I went and remembered my training of doing the Heimlich maneuver, and it popped right out.
Well, you know what? The thing is, I actually got into an LVM program. But I dropped out. Mom says, "Why you give it up?" I says, "Because I'm going to work." I said, "The hospitals use LVMs as CNAs." And I says, if I go to work in a nursing home, I don't feel like sitting at the nurse's station, charting for 8 hours, and passing medication out twice a day where I don't get time with the patients.
Right.
CNA, I'm with those patients for 8 hours. For 8 hours.
Sweet sleeps, or actually enjoy your dinner, Polar Bear Whispers.
But I paid the price.
Mm-hmm.
When I first started doing this type of work was back in the 70s.
Mm-hmm.
It was $2 or something. That's a $3 an hour. It's minimum wage.
Mm-hmm.
And then passed along, I was working for Bethany Island Hospital. They're not there no more. And I'd work half days. I did the rest of the shift, which I paid for. I was in the class. I was one of the first to ever go down to take the state tests of the groups at the time. That's why I had like 10 zeros in front of my certification number. 10 zeros, 3 So even though I had to do it over, they still gave me the same number.
Wow.
The patient got me this. She rang the bell.
Mm-hmm.
She wants her roommate's TV off. I can't just turn her TV off. And I explained it to her. I said, she'll fall asleep, and then I'll go ahead and I'll turn it off. But she didn't like that. She called the state. She didn't report the facility. She actually called the state and complained, claimed that I not turn off that TV. She claimed I yelled at her. She claimed I slammed the door shut. By law, what they had to do is they had to remove me off the floor. This is what pisses me off. The only thing I was allowed to do was write out a statement on my side of it. And I told the facility, I says, hey, if I had turned on TV and she had called the state, my license would be threatened because I turned off her TV.
Mm-hmm.
I says, I'm due. If I do, if I do, and if I don't. I can't
Exactly.
turn off the TV. This patient always has her TV. She falls asleep within 5 minutes. I go and turn it off. You had to wait 5 freaking minutes. She would have been asleep. I would have turned the TV off. Boom. All I would do was allowed to write out a statement. I was out of work for a week. The state was in there talking to the patient. They talked to the LV charge nurse. They talked to the other aides. And what surprised me, because there's one aide, we didn't like each other. That turned out, she stood up for me. She says, hey, Linda will take management on over her patients. We've heard her yell at management. Why she didn't get fired for that, we don't know. Because I would. I yell at the LVN. I would yell at the DON on my patients. And, oh, you know what? My battery is dying. So I'm going to have to end this. I thought I had it plugged in.
It's okay. I think we've been on for about an hour and a half.
Yeah, my boyfriend he's wanting dinner. He wants to go around.
Yeah, I'm looking at the time, and we've been on for an hour and a half.
Yeah,
We did good.
yeah, but I wish more people would come. But,
Well, there was around 7 people that came.
7?
7.
Cool.
I kept track.
I'm happy.
Although,
if
yeah.
I get 7 people on, I'm happy. And consider we had 7 people on where there's other bigger creators going live at basically the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, we're gonna end this collab right now because this battery of mine, if it stops, you don't see me, it's because the battery ran out. It just gives me a warning that it's.
Yeah, I understand. Many blessings and shalom on my end, and it was great having this wonderful collab, and we will see each other tomorrow.
So God bless. Bye-bye.
Bye. Shalom. And I'll see you tomorrow, Linda.
Tomorrow?
Yeah. My live.
Oh, okay.
But that one's at 3 in the morning for you. Well, not in the morning, in the afternoon. You know what I mean.
2:30.
But it's 7:30 my time. It's 3:30 your time.
Okay, as long as it's not Tuesday my time, because I got a doctor's appointment. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow.
See ya. Shalom.
Bye-bye.
Bye.